Occupy Denver, welcome to the party. This is the Protest Dance Party at Wells Fargo, celebrating 1 year of occupiers changing this world for the better. We've been active in Denver the whole time, and we're here to share some of the successes that we've had in that year. As part of this action, we have members of the Colorado Foreclosure Resistance Coalition, which shares membership with a couple of other partners, but Occupy Denver is front and center on that, as well as Colorado Progressive Coalition and MoveOn.org. We have been fighting this year right here on this street, on this corner, against this Wells Fargo thing in order to help people stay in their homes. Right now in Denver, there are over 4,000 people facing foreclosure going through the process, 21,000 Colorado-wide. Part of why this has been so streamlined for the banks to do this in Colorado is there's a law firm right down the street on Curtis and 18th called Castle and Stewarski. Castle and Stewarski changed the laws in 2006. The laws that have been on the books all before that time, saying that if a person is foreclosed on, the bank has to do at least one thing. They have to prove they own the home. Yeah. But in 2006, Castle and Stewarski knew what was coming down the road. We all know it wasn't. Thanks, Randy, for coming down. I want to go a little further on the foreclosure issue, in that recently the 50 states attorneys general signed an agreement with the banks that allowed them to walk away from having fraudulently signed documentation showing that they own these people's homes that they don't own. All these mortgages got wrapped up in these objects called collateralized debt objects, and no one knows who owns these homes anymore. So they just started signing, in some cases, one person signing 1,000 forms a day, turning them over to specific banks, the mortgages. And so the Obama administration, who's long on talk and short on action on this particular subject, announced in his State of the Union address this year that he was starting a 50 states attorney general effort to fight this fraudulent activity. Within a month, it's hard to believe he didn't have this wrapped up already. Within a month, they had come up with a $25 billion settlement. When you look at the $16 trillion that the Fed gave to these banks to bail them out and is now paying interest on their loans, they didn't even have to dip into their pockets to pay this. So in the meanwhile, we continue to suffer, we continue to fight against this takeover of our homes and our economy. Yeah, man. 99%. So, also, about a year ago, we were still listening to way too much talk on the television from our political so-called leaders about austerity measures. We need to save our economy by taking away from every social welfare net in the country. No talk of taxing the rich, just taking money from the poor. And while they were doing that, along came something called Occupy Wall Street. And holy crud, did the story change. Suddenly you had people like Eric Cantor talking about the 99% and working for the middle class, and on and on and on. And it was still lip service, but suddenly the dialogue changed to where the point at that same January State of the Union address, even Obama was talking about the need to address Main Street and not Wall Street, getting back to helping the 99%. And that dialogue has not changed. We've been accused of having all of this time and not doing much, and now falling apart. But here we are today, showing up still in solidarity, because the problems that brought us together are still happening. And a year on, we're just getting started. So right on, Occupy Wall Street. I think at this point, I don't know that any other speakers have shown up, but we're expecting some, and it'd be a good time to do a little marching.
Should we move down here? Yeah, let's do a little march. Do a little live big thing. Yeah. You guys want to go down? Okay. I guess that's. So I talked to That's the most active, yeah.
You want to move down?